Before you buy that ticket, before you start packing that bag, before you start getting ready to come to US, if you are trying to come, please watch this video. But before I go on, kindly help me to click a like on this video so other people can get to see it, because the information I'm going to pass in this video is a first-hand experience from somebody very, very close to me. This experience is very, very, very recent and fresh. It is no more news that leadership has changed in America, and since then, new policies has been coming up every day. Every day we wake up to new changes. In fact, as it is now, very soon to buy car will be difficult because cars are going to increase by $4,000, and that's a lot of money here. That means a car that you bought for $26,000 last year is going to be $30,000 very soon, and you know what that means. So traveling is no exception in this case. There are so many policies concerning traveling, and it's really affecting people a lot. And it doesn't matter where you are coming from. It doesn't matter the passport you carry. This can be applicable to you. You may be coming from UK with your blue P, or is it red P you use there? Germany, Europe, Canada, Brazil, Dublin, just name it. Even though you are citizens of that country, I want to tell you it is no more business as usual in America. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're just getting to see my face, welcome my people. How are you guys doing? I am Atia Duni. In case you are just seeing this face, no vex, now so my face they be. If you are not yet a subscriber, kindly help me to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And for my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. My returning subscribers, you are all welcome again. So this information is for us in case we are outside America. I saw it somewhere, somebody experienced it, then I now saw it on the mail where it was posted again. I said, so this thing is not a shady thing, it's not a joke. So I want to pass the information to you. Before I read what the mail said, or let me read what the mail said first, then I will tell you the experience of the person that I know who experienced this thing just last week. In fact, few days ago. If I should, yes, last week. That person experienced it last week. So, but before then, let us hear what the mail said concerning this issue. So as you are packing that bag, you want to buy that ticket, please watch this video first. Please share this video with your families and friends, your cousin. It could be anybody. It can happen to anyone. So please share this video to them, especially we Nigerians. You know where they put us in the world. You know the kind of perception and opinion they have of us, irrespective. Once they see that you are a black, they consider you a Nigerian, number one. Number two, once they see you are a Nigerian, they consider you the same. This is why it is necessary to share this video to our people to listen to. Like joke, like play. They saw the picture of the man on his phone. And the next thing they started asking him is that he's not telling them the truth of what he came to America to do. He said he has told them the truth. They said, what is he doing with the picture of the man on his phone? He was shocked. They said, he just took the picture, he just kept it. They said, no. I think he had about 2 of it on his phone. And that particular picture was taken on the TV. He was watching TV when he took that picture during the inauguration. And he tried to tell them, I only took this picture when they were doing the inauguration because I found it fascinating and it's one of the places I want to visit. And they said, you want to visit? That means you want to go and try to buy the man. He said, buy him for what? They said, for you to keep his picture, and you are confirming you want to visit where they did the inauguration. This thing like joke, that he thought was the joke. They started handling him from one officer to another group of officer, from one group officer to another group of officer, until they were fully convinced He said he just sat there and he was just looking. Of course, they are psychologists. They will be looking at your body movements, your gestures, and they will be looking at how you are, you know, either you are ruffled or you are composed. That will tell them a lot on what they need to know. So he said he just sat there and was just looking at them. You allow me to go. And if you don't want me to go, send me back to my country. That's the worst. He came from UK anyway. So he was like, at least I will just go back to where I'm coming from. So after everything, after almost 2 hours, he was given his passport. They searched all his clothes, as in 1111. They searched everywhere. The only thing that was left for them to search was to search him inside his body or to ask him to go naked. And lo and behold, after this, he told me this experience, we discussed it and everything, and I could see how ruffled it was. I said, well, what could have happened? It's not your first time of traveling. You've always been coming into America. Why this? We were just talking about it. And lo and behold, the second day we saw this post on Facebook. So this friend I'm talking about came into America, and at the border, I'm going to read what the mail said. So it was after the incident happened, I now saw the mail carry the news again. I said, this thing is not a joke. So this person came into America. Not his first time, not his second time. This person has been coming regularly. So he got to the border. They asked what was he coming to do. He told them he's here on vacation. They told him who is he going to see. He said he's just here on vacation. He has booked his hotel. He showed them the hotel booking and everything. They checked his passport. He's a frequent flyer. He's somebody who loves touring. So after that, they checked his passport. They saw everything. The next thing was that they asked for his phone. So I want to tell you, everything you are doing on social media is open to them. Everything you are posting is open to them. Your name, information about you, either you use fake or you use original, is just a click away for them. So don't deceive yourself. Because I see some people, they will say they are not using their real name, so they cannot get them. You are forgetting what they call VPN. You are forgetting that when they catch you, or when you get to the border, they open your phone, they will go into your social media space and they will see. Either you are posting or you are not posting. Whatever activity you are doing, they can see. Anyway, long story short, they collected this brother's phone, asked him to sit down, and for good almost 2 hours, they opened his phone from the beginning to the end. All the photographs, all the information. They turn off the phone so nobody can call him. And he was there. In fact, this person is actually traumatized because this is not his first time of traveling. And this particular experience really, really ruffled him. So everything about him was checked. Unfortunately, he had a picture of Orange Man. You know who I meant by Orange Man. If you don't know, whoever knows, please kindly put it on comment section. They saw the picture of Orange Man when he was being sworn in. And the next thing was that what does he want to do with the picture of Orange Man? This to tell us that we should be careful what we keep on our phones, the pictures we keep. So the story says people are canceling their trip to US. So you see it on, that is it on by the side that I put. And you wonder why. Some people said, they would rather not come to US again because America is not the one that will buy their ticket for them. But it is better you know what you are coming to face, because the bottom line is that it is no more business as usual. So I'm going to read out what it says on the Daily Mail, sorry. An Australian woman has led a chorus from locals who claim they are reconsidering traveling to the United States after two tourists were strip searched at the airport, just like that, my friend. Remy Mellis said in a TikTok video she's considering cancelling her planned trip to New York in December after hearing stories of tourists being detained. Her video comes just days after reports surfaced about two German teenagers who were held while trying to enter Hawaii. Charlotte 419 and Maria Lepre 18 told the German news outlets that upon arrival at Honolulu Airport, they were subject to full body scans and strip searches. They were then placed in holding cell overnight, being deported back to Germany. The duo had not booked accommodation for the entirety of their trip, something that triggered a red flag for custom agents. The clip caption manifesting New York City Christmas magic, not an interrogation room, received a flurry of comments. So they went for this. All these social media users shared they had cancelled many other people had cancelled their trip over similar concerns. You know, they were meant to be going to New York in December, but they cancelled. The safety is a concern, but also the dollar declining. It will be crazy expensive, one person said. Someone also said, not going to lie, you cannot pay me to travel to the US anytime soon. Another user referred to the Trump administration ongoing deportation of alleged illegal migrant criminals to maximum security prison in El Salvador. Somebody said, it is truly worth the risk of an El Salvador situation. Is it truly worth the risk of an El Salvador situation? However, others shared that they had recently traveled to the US without any issues. Somebody said, nope, I'm still not going. Nope, I'm still going. You got to stop listening to social media. But honestly, either you listen to social media or you don't listen to social media. For us Nigerians, I think it will be a different scenario. It is just like a warning not to scare anybody. Okay, like they say, some people are entering without issues, but I will tell you a lot of people are entering and having to go through this search. I call it search trauma because I've once experienced this kind of a thing, and I know the everlasting effect it left in my it left to my mental state. So all I want to say is that we should be very careful out there. With your phone, make sure you don't keep anything that will make them be scared of you, or looking at you as a security risk. Make sure when you are traveling, your phone is clean. Make sure when you are traveling, what you are not supposed to carry, you don't carry. That is when you are coming into America. It is no more business as usual. If Oyinbo can be complaining, then who are we not to complain? If Oyinbo can be saying be careful, who are we not to tell ourselves to be extra careful? So this is just it. This is something that somebody I know witnessed just last week. It was not a funny situation. I was the one that went to pick the person at the airport, and I had to be at the airport waiting. In fact, at the point I got scared because the person's life was not going anymore. I was sending message, it was not delivering. I said, this person called me that he has arrived. What's going on? I kept calling, but I just kept holding on. I said, okay, let me just wait. At the point I was about to give up, then I saw him. I said, what happened? He said, you don't want to know what I just went through. And when he narrated, I said, but it's not your first time of coming to America. He said he's surprised too. He was surprised too. So be careful out there. It is no more business as usual. At least for the next 4 years, this is what we are going to face in America. People are complaining a lot. People who are traveling. If it is not necessary for you to travel, especially you that you have green card too, I don't think you should. But if it is important, of course, nobody will say don't go. Go, but please be careful whatever you are keeping on your phone, because I learned they search phone now. From the beginning, they will turn off your mobile, your internet, so nobody can call you. They put it in airplane mode and take time to scrutinize every information on your phone, asking you questions. So be careful they don't find anything implicating on your phone. As it is not a matter of I have visa. It is not a matter of I'm an immigrant or I have green card. They are looking for every little excuse to send people back. And you know that name already, Nigeria. You get as it be. Make I not talk too much. So be careful out there. Be careful what you put on your phone. And don't be selfish. Kindly share this video. Don't forget to click a like. And if you are not yet a subscriber, do not forget to kindly help me to subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching.